Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Dating can be a real hoot, can it? It's like trying to parallel park in a clown car sometimes. So today we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of dating with a little something I like to call women's dating mistakes, what guys wish they knew. We've all been there, right ladies? Made a few wrong turns on the road to love? Well, buckle up because we're about to navigate those tricky dating detours and hopefully steer you towards a smoother ride. Chapter 1. Slow your roll. Okay, first up, let's talk about playing it cool. It's all about finding that perfect balance between showing interest and maintaining a bit of mystery. Now, I'm not saying you should channel your inner ice queen, but sometimes, just sometimes, being too available can be a bit of a romance repellent. It's like having dessert before dinner. It spoils the appetite. Think about it. Remember that amazing vacation you took? The one where every moment felt like a dream because it was so different from your everyday life? Or that incredible plate of nachos you devoured? The taste was unforgettable because it was a rare treat. Part of what made them so special is they didn't last forever, right? They were fleeting moments that you cherished. Well, relationships are kind of the same way. A little bit of space and mystery can go a long way. It keeps things fresh and exciting. It gives both of you a chance to miss each other, to wonder what the other one is up to. That curiosity can be a powerful thing. And trust me, a little anticipation never hurt anyone. In fact, it can make your time together even more special. It's like waiting for the next episode of your favorite show. It builds the excitement. The wait makes the payoff that much sweeter. So, next time you're tempted to respond to a text the nanosecond it arrives, maybe take a pause. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Maybe go for a walk, call a friend, or, teach your dog to dance. Do something that makes you happy and keeps you occupied. The point is, a little bit of space can make the heart grow fonder. It adds value to the moments you share together. Chapter 2. Speak up, Buttercup. All right, next up, let's talk about communication, or should I say miscommunication. It's a topic that never gets old because it's so crucial in our daily lives. Because let's be honest, sometimes it feels like men and women are speaking two entirely different languages, right? It's almost as if we're on different planets. It's like he's speaking Klingon and you're speaking emoji. And no matter how hard you try, the message just doesn't seem to get through. But here's the thing. Communication is the absolute cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Without it, misunderstandings and conflicts are bound to arise. And I'm not just talking about your day or what you want for dinner. It's about those deeper conversations that build trust and understanding. I'm talking about really communicating your needs, your desires, and yes, even your frustrations. It's about being open and honest with each other. Don't expect your partner to be a mind reader. They can't know what's bothering you unless you tell them. They might be great at guessing what you're thinking, but they're not Professor X. So make sure to express yourself clearly. So if something is bothering you, speak up. Don't let it fester and turn into resentment. And do it with kindness and respect, of course. Approach the conversation with a calm and open mind. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about talking, but also about truly listening to your partner. It's about listening just as much as it is about speaking your mind. When both partners feel heard and understood, the relationship can thrive. Chapter 3. Girls, stop it. Okay, let's talk about playing hard to get. Now, I know this is a classic dating tactic, but honestly, it's a little outdated. Don't you think? It's like using a rotary phone in a world of smartphones. Here's the thing. Playing hard to get might seem cute in a romantic comedy, but in real life, it just creates confusion and frustration. Nobody wants to feel like they're stuck in a game show where the prize is your affection. So instead of playing games, why not just be upfront and honest about your feelings? If you're interested, show it. Life's too short for mixed signals and missed connections. Chapter 4. Listen up. All right, this one's important, folks. Showing genuine interest in the guy you're dating is like gold, pure gold. And I'm not talking about pretending to love his favorite sports team or laughing at his jokes even when they're not funny. I'm talking about really listening to him, asking him questions about his life, his passions, his dreams. Think about it. How good does it feel when someone truly listens to you, when they remember the little things you tell them? It makes you feel seen, heard, and valued, right? Well, guys feel the same way. So ditch the phone, make eye contact, and really engage in the conversation. You might be surprised at what you learn and the connection you build. Chapter 5. Keep it in the vault. Okay, this one's a biggie. Bringing up past relationships is like bringing your ex on a date. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and nobody wants to be there. Seriously, talking about your exes is a surefire way to kill the mood faster than a bad karaoke song. Here's the thing. When you're on a date with someone new, the focus should be on getting to know each other, not rehashing old flames. The past is the past, and it's time to let it go. So keep the conversation focused on the present and the future. And if you do happen to slip up and mention an ex, just quickly change the subject. Trust me, your date will thank you for it. Chapter 6. Find your balance. All right, let's talk about finding the right balance between independence and togetherness. It's a delicate dance that requires both partners to be in sync. It's like finding the perfect temperature on the shower. It takes a little adjusting. Sometimes you might need to tweak it a bit to get it just right. You don't want it to be too hot or too cold, right? The same goes for your relationship. You need to find that sweet spot. You want it to be just right. When you do, it feels amazing, like a perfect shower that relaxes and rejuvenates you. Relationships are the same way. They thrive when there's a balance between spending time together and having personal space. You want to spend time together, but you also don't want to lose yourself in the process. It's crucial to maintain your individuality. It's important to maintain your own interests, hobbies, and friendships even when you're in a relationship. These activities keep you grounded and fulfilled. Think of it like this. You're two whole, complete individuals coming together to share your lives. Each of you brings something unique to the table. You're not two halves trying to make a whole. Instead, you're two wholes creating a beautiful partnership. So, don't be afraid to have your own thing going on. Pursue your passions and let your partner do the same. It makes you more interesting and keeps the relationship fresh. When both partners are happy and fulfilled, the relationship flourishes. Chapter 7. Assumptions. Don't jump to conclusions. Okay, let's talk about assumptions. Assumptions are like those optical illusions. They might seem real, but they can really mess with your perception. And in relationships, assumptions can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and a whole lot of unnecessary drama. Here's the thing. We all have different experiences, perspectives, and ways of communicating. So just because someone doesn't react the way you expect them to, doesn't mean they don't care. It just means they're different from you. So instead of jumping to conclusions, why not just ask? Communication is key, remember? Give your partner the benefit of the doubt and assume the best, not the worst. Chapter 8. Ease up, Tiger. All right, nobody's perfect, right? We all have our quirks and flaws, and that's what makes us unique. But constantly criticizing your partner is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's never going to work. Here's the thing. Constant criticism is hurtful. It's demoralizing, and it can really damage a relationship. Nobody wants to feel like they're constantly walking on eggshells around their partner. So, instead of focusing on the negative, why not try focusing on the positive? What do you appreciate about your partner? What are their strengths? Let them know. A little bit of encouragement can go a long way. Chapter 9. Embrace your weirdness. All right, this one's important, folks. Being yourself is the best dating advice anyone can give you. Because at the end of the day, you want someone to love you for you, not some idealized version of yourself. So ditch the masks, the pretenses, and the filters. Embrace your quirks, your passions, and yes, even your flaws. Because the right person will love you for all of it. Think about it. What's more attractive than someone who's comfortable in their own skin? Someone who's authentic, genuine, and unapologetically themselves? That's the kind of person you want to be around, right? Chapter 10. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, last but not least, let's talk about realistic expectations. Now, I know we all want to fall head over heels in love and ride off into the sunset, but the truth is, relationships take time, they take work, and they definitely don't happen overnight. So, be patient, be realistic, and don't put too much pressure on yourself or the relationship. Enjoy the journey, the getting to know you phase, and the excitement of building something special with someone. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are lasting, loving relationships. So take your time, communicate openly, and trust the process. So there you have it, folks. A few dating tips to hopefully help you navigate the sometimes bumpy road to love. Remember, communication is key, being yourself is essential, and a little bit of patience goes a long way. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some dating mistakes you've made? What advice would you give to your younger self? Share your stories in the comments below. I love reading them. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe for more relationship advice. And remember, you're all amazing and deserving of love.